Back then, well, nowadays everything is CGI. Like Snakes on a Plane was all CGI. I didn't have, what the hell is CGI? I didn't know what that was, so we had to use real rattlesnakes, and I think Chris was fantastic the way he had a 5-foot rattlesnake hanging around his neck. His buddy. But anyway, normally what they used to do is make only about 50 prints, because prints were very expensive. And they'd do what we call bicycling around the country. And they'd play like Georgia and the South, 50 theaters, and they'd move them to the Midwest. Well, Stanley, if you believe this or not, I got the LA Times to prove it. We opened Stanley against the original Godfather in LA. The Godfather grossed $181,000. We grossed $175,000 with Stanley, and I made Stanley for $125,000, which is an interesting story of how distributors. Crown International, there was an old salty guy named Red Jacobs, and Red had bought out a picture I did called The Wild Rebels. And so when I was in LA, I don't know what I ate that night, but I dreamt the whole story of Stanley. And I woke up, I said, man, that's not bad, because Willard had just come out. And when I knew whenever a trend starts, which was like the first animal horror picture that really took off. So anyway, I dreamt this Stanley thing, so I called up Red Jacobs, and he was a crusty old guy with a cigar out to here, And so I called Red up and said, Red, I got a great idea for a movie. He said, come by and drop the script off. And so I went by. He said, where's the script? I said, I don't have a script. He said, well, leave me a synopsis. I'll read it over the weekend. And I don't have a synopsis. Get out of my own. What the hell are you wasting my time for? Yeah. Well, he had a big box of Cuban cigars. I reached it. Put those back. What are you taking those cigars for, I said, Red, calm down. For God's sakes, calm down. I said, get Mark Tenser in here, who was his vice president, and let me tell you the story. And I told the whole story to him. And even though Red was a crusty old guy, he knew his handshake was worth better than any damn contract today. And so he said, how much you make this movie for? I said, $125,000. You got a deal. And he shook hands. I knew. Here again, I was faced with a damn April 15th. And this was like the last part of, November. So I said, well, what the hell can I do? I've only never turned the deal down. So I was on the red eye back from LA to Miami. I said, Gary Crutcher. Gary Crutcher is the most insane writer you've ever met. And he was a pill popper. And all he did was pop pills, and he was high all the time. I said, Gary Crutcher. And I called up Gary, and I said, Gary, meet me at the LA airport. So this was a Friday afternoon. I sat there with a yellow pad with Gary, and I wrote down scene 1, scene 2, this actor does this, blah, blah, blah. And I said, Gary, I have to have a screenplay in Miami Monday morning. And this was Friday, so Gary just he just wrote the whole damn script in like 2 days, and Sunday night he had to put it on an airplane because there were no faxes, no email, so I could pick it up at the airport, And so that's the way we made Stanley. And but 50 prints ended up 350 prints. It went over so great. you never know with a film. So any audience?
One last question.
Yes.
Okay. My favorite film of yours all time, Mako Jaws of Death. Can you kind of go over the origin of it and go through some of your best memories of it? Again, what was it like working on that? I mean, it was outrageous. You were working with actual live man-eating sharks.
Right. Well, we, Stanley had gone over so great, and I had written.
I think your mic popped out.
Grab another mic, sorry
Try
about
that
that.
one. Sorry.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Stanley had gone over so good. I'd written up the concept of Mako Jaws of Death, and I couldn't get arrested. Nobody wanted me. So then some guy, I don't know if you ever heard of a guy named Steven Spielberg, there's a movie called Jaws. So Jaws came out, biggest grosser there was. Well, all the distributors and investors that had seen my outline, my phone rang up, Bill, old buddy, how the hell are you? Now they're buddies of mine, And so they knew I could get it out. So long story short, we shot the thing, and I did all my underwater in Bimini. Now, an interesting thing, we run out of time here.
No, please.
Remember the scene where in the pool in the bar where the girl?
Yeah.
Well, we shot that in Bimini. At that time, I don't know, some of the older folks in the audience might remember, everything was sharks. I mean, Life magazine, Time magazine, everything. So we pulled this 10-foot tiger. We had him on the beach, and the divers came up and said, Bill, can we pull the teeth out of this? Because we can sell them for necklaces. Yeah, go ahead. So they pull all the teeth out of this shark. Now when we get in the pool, and you see it, I mean, the girls coming, this damn shark was alive. We put him back in the salt water, and you see him, boom, and he hits the girl. Well, he's gumming her to death. Thank God the crew wanted me to pull the teeth out, But I don't know if anybody's ever seen Piper Dork on YouTube. She's a grindhouse fanatic in Harmon. She did a review.